Ok, on est pas mal. On est pas mal. Bonjour tout le monde. Comment ça va? Vous avez passé un bon week-end? Les écouteurs? Quel temps de merde, j'en peux plus de ce temps de merde. Demain il doit faire beau, donc ça sera cool. Temps de merde un lundi, ouais, c'est quand même vrai. Ah bah tiens, en parlant de temps de merde. Hop. Ok, où est-ce qu'on s'était arrêté? Day 5. Ah oui, je voulais parler à Joyce. Je voulais parler à Joyce. Un petit point avec elle. All left and right. Il a ramené le thé, il est encore trop chaud, donc je vais attendre un petit peu. Qu'est-ce qu'elle dit l'étiquette? Adieu mauvaise humeur. Ok. Ok Joyce, ça va? Passez un bon week-end?
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? You have? And how did you like Mr. Clare?
Finally, time to choose sides.
Of course, Detective. Excuse me for implying otherwise.
The RCM does not pick sides in this. I hope it doesn't come off any other way.
Of course. And I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt verm myself. However, how can I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
Intellectually speaking, it would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about
What?
these things. Tell her she'll like you for it.
Oh. That's so helpful of him.
Ok, 20h32 à 22h, il y a l'histoire des pigs de l'autre côté de la map. Faut pas oublier.
The lieutenant looks at you, and you can swear his jaw muscle is trembling. He's able to contain the anger and surprise.
Unconventional police officers sometimes lose their guns. They then go around and tell people about this, to gauge their reactions. It's all part of detecting.
Incredible. Simply incredible. And how is it going? Has this detecting produced a gun? Well, maybe he's not as helpful as you thought then. Is there anything else? Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. A well-established dominance ritual. Where did he have you deliver it? Ah, yes. I've been meaning to go there.
With longing. Clear and simple longing. Strange. Why does she want to go there?
I should be. In my youth, I had a brief dalliance here in Martinez. He was an older man with impossibly broad shoulders. He's probably dead by now. Even his shack is long gone. Not that it matters. These buildings are all carbon copies of one another. Yes, I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. We had boats and... Don't hold it against me. My paramour certainly did not. Not overly so. It's not like this was the only place we visited. Me and my girlfriends from Azon with our shiny boats. Like reavers. We told ourselves we were the worst thing to happen to the coast since the Coalition landed in '08. Imagine. A youth centre with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it. Go ahead. Help him. Make it so. Yes. I'm sad I'll never have the time, Detective. I've always wanted a dilapidating fishing village.
She is more defensive about it than usual.
Full of ghosts and ancient memories. Has this errand yielded you any information? Weird. Oh no. One of the positive things to come from the revolution is the unhindered exchange of information, you see, even when it comes to trade secrets.
Ma vie, ça tire la gueule. Aïe aïe aïe.
Which isn't to suggest our talks constitute corporate espionage. Even if they did, it would be fine. But they don't, since you logged the money as a donation, and this is clearly just gossip between friends.
The lieutenant might have, but I don't remember you logging anything as anything, Harry.
Of course, Detective. Should something come up later down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat. Until then, is there anything I can help you with? I fear I've told you all I... Is there anything else I can help you with?
She's not even asking you anything.
Of course, Detective. You can always... What would you like to... Good. What we do...
There was a touch of discomfort. She nods.
Of course.
Je vérifie si on a
Of
tout fait.
course.
Don't tell her you've met Everard, right?
Of course. Of course.
Of course.
How else can I... More lessons in basic
Ah.
reality?
Je savais bien qu'il y avait un
My
truc.
favorite part of the day. Go ahead. Ask me anything.
On n'a pas de points, hein. Non. Et au niveau des white checks, ça dit quoi? Padlock, Gary, André, René. Ah, je sais pas où c'est, je comprends pas.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Ok, rien d'autre. J'ai bien envie d'aller à l'intérieur, là, ça fait un petit peu de temps. Et on va voir. On a qu'à les bouillir, là.
Give me a moment. Ask away, policeman. I don't want to talk about Deweeters. Addicts. All of them. They don't like me cleaning behind their door.
So she doesn't. Not after that one time.
We saw unpaid utility bills. Aren't they going to be evicted?
No one likes them in this building. It's only because of the kids they haven't been thrown out. I don't like talking about those people. The RT, she leaves an old lady to her business. More than I can say for others. Oh,
Okay.
well,
Ouh, qu'est-ce que c'est ça?
In your hands, you hold 16 Days of Coldest April by Yekaterina Dahl. Indeed, the book is unusually heavy in your hands, as though the cover were lined with lead. It would do that in Grad. You flip through the book. The pages are thinner than you realized, and the type quite small and tightly set. Real art is dense and difficult. If it didn't feel like you had to wrestle a suicidal bear to get through it. The back cover is dominated by a black and white photograph of the author. She can't be much older than her mid-30s in this photograph. And yet, from this cover, the eyes of a sad old woman stare back at you. You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw. Yeah, screaming isn't happening on account of extreme shortness of breath. You're just making it worse. All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark.
What?
You don't even see her face.
Non, mais pourquoi?
Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed.
Pourquoi Ok, donc, vite fait.
You're back. You have.
Finally,
Oh, come on. Corruption.
The position.
Of course. How could I stop you?
intellectual. Tell her. She'll.
Oh,
The lieutenant. He's able to
Unconventional.
incredible. Well, maybe weird. Which isn't.
The lieutenant might.
Sounds like he. Of course. Of course, detect. Until then, is.
Deg. Ça m'apprendra à pas sauvegarder. Comment est-ce que je peux lire un livre et me retrouver dead juste derrière, quoi?
Give me a moment. Ask away. I don't. Addict. They don't.
So she.
We.
No one. I don't like talking about. Oh.
Ça va que j'ai pas trop avancé, quoi. Donc on va embarquer le livre, hein. Ce sera tout. J'interacte rien du tout. Et je vais sauvegarder aussi.
Master investigator. You just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you? Attaboy. The world's
Cool.
secrets were made for you.
On a déjà tout fait là-dedans, non? Pourquoi ça me donne ça maintenant? Je comprends pas. Il y a des trucs qui me paraissent bizarres.
This door has been closed with a padlock.
Ah,
A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
tool. Non, je confonds toujours avec... à mon avis, c'est le chain cutter qu'il me faut. Voilà.
This door has been closed with a padlock. The shackle.
After you. Did.
Ok, mais on l'a pas déjà fait cette... pièce, là? Non?
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Marzov. The lieutenant raises a brow.
Thank you for sharing this wonderful opinion on human sexuality.
Mm.
There aren't many communists around. He was definitely controversial. Lieutenant here seems to like him. There aren't many communists around. I suspect that's exactly what they are trying to do. There aren't many communists around. The White Star, the photos on the wall, whoever lives here definitely shares your There aren't many communists around.
Ok.
A plaster cast bust.
Et ça sert à rien, du coup. Qu'est-ce qu'on a là-dedans? Ouh. Ah. Ok. Je peux pas dézoomer, hein. 20h44. Hein.
The aging alcoholic is still there, breathing. The air in the room is stale.
Perception. Oui. Perception, perception. Perception. Ah. Perception. Non, putain. -1. -1 là. J'ai une jolie garde-robe, mine de rien. Donne-moi de la perception. Y a rien qui diminue notre perception là-dedans. Non. On est à combien?
The aging alcoholic is still there.
Putain, si ça passe pas...
The air in the room is stale. The man groans once again, but his tongue keeps failing him. It's impossible to make out the syllables. And then it dawns upon you, clear and surreal. Pigs, he says. He's trying to call you pigs. His hand falls back on the bed, limp and defeated. A loud snore escapes his mouth.
At least he got to say his piece.
Super.
The aging alcoholic is still...
Super. Allons voir vite fait ça là. Ça c'est. Yikes. J'essaie de me souvenir où est-ce qu'on atterrit quand on prend ces deux chemins. Je crois que mon thé est prêt, donc je vais me couper le son du micro là. Je me mute le temps de le boire et je vous reprends après. A tout de suite.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. No one answers.
Let's go.
Give me a moment.
Yes?
Hello again, officers. They just might be rough stuff. If you take the ride, you'd be wise to buckle your little pig belly up.
Her neurons must be on fire, the heat creating waves and ripples in all she sees. Above all, in her painting.
We apologize.
But we're currently not buying the entrapment you're selling. If you're really interested, then I'm sorry. But I don't do anti-radiation drugs anymore. From a guy on Buggy Street, Porta Rosa. Go there. I ain't no...
Actually,
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko. Can't you... I haven't really... This place is so... I thought I'd mix it up. You know, this place is so... I thought I'd... Have you ever... We rarely see... Yeah? Lying is cool.
C'était bien bon. Voyons voir, est-ce qu'on peut se téléporter? Des fois, la téléportation, j'ai du mal à comprendre. Non? Ok, très bien. Annette, elle dit quoi? Oh! Ok.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here?
Comme on a découvert un livre, si je lui parle à sa mère, est-ce qu'elle sera intéressée ou quelque chose ou pas?
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. God, I've told her not to do that. It's disgusting. And I told you to mind your own business.
This economy is a mysterious force, like cosmic weather, mysterious and harsh.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains.
come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
Est-ce que c'est parce que j'ai mes... Qu'est-ce que je veux dire? Est-ce que c'est parce que j'ai des trucs actifs sur mon corps et d'un coup ils s'arrêtent?
No, it's many years of... There's no shame in surrendering now. We all do.
crois que c'est ça. Parce qu'il n'y a pas de raison que je crève en lisant un livre. Je vais essayer d'aller jusqu'au magasin vite fait. Est-ce qu'il y a des choses que je peux acheter là-dedans?
The tear machine stands in the corner.
No.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Okay, here. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or okay, here. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
A colourful display.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Plus 2 en physique.
Is this about...
To the left of small.
Ok, donc. Et on va voir, faisons un test. Quick save. Et ensuite, voyons voir le livre.
In your hands, indeed. It would do that. You flip. Real art is the back cover. She can't be much old. In cold, the Yugo-Grad riots took place from 27 to 20. As ethnic tensions rise, it would physically hurt you to. They go through a brief and somewhat awkward love affair. And
Oh la
in
vache.
the end, they betray each other and succumb to the absurdity of Gradian. He toils through. She spends the memory of their short time as life leaves their remain.
Ok. Ok. On se barre. On retourne voir la mère d'Annette. Quelle heure il est? Il a rien à nous dire, on est bien d'accord.
Looking for something? Not the most popular. People who've studied these things say that you... So, let the problem?
Cultural victory.
Oh? Don't push your...
« 21h42. Ah non, c'est fermé. Ah oui, parce que même si je crève, l'heure tourne en fait. Ok. Est-ce que je peux me téléporter là, madame? Yes. Il y avait aussi le délire des points de tir. Des points de tir. Et je sais pas trop comment ça marche.
The policeman. I hope the waves don't. Me? Now it's your turn. Why the handle you got? Me? Now it's your turn. Miss. Why would I do that? A lullaby, like I said.
Ok.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer? Oh? Well, how can I assist you then?
Ok. 21h43, donc on est pas mal.
The worn and beat.
We can sit on bench.
Ok, voyons voir. Oh, il va faire tout le tour par là.
Tequila sunset. We are okay, we're drinking. So now it
The legend returns. You know the deal, legend man. Smokes a smoky, pilsner, gets you drunk. You've already cleaned me out of spirits.
Don't call.
There's
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Hein? Ouf. Cool. Putain, laisse-moi cliquer correctement. Elysium. Cool. Oh mais... Ok. Et là, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Là, là. Il est où le padlock? Pas par là. Donc c'est plus haut. Ou c'est avant? J'ai un doute. Ou c'est là? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Ok.
an old door worn by elements.
From here to the whirling, I can't see how. The church is in the way.
Interfacing. Mon interfacing il est à fond, il est déjà à fond, donc là bon, on est de la baise. Et au niveau des gants, on a plus 2 là, plus 1. Je vois pas trop comment booster ça, à moins de peut-être prendre une... prendre des médocs ou je sais pas quoi.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle.
J'ai l'impression que quoi que je fasse, je suis obligé de... Il n'y a rien qui va changer ça. Alors, intellect, motorix. Ça va me niquer mon moral. Plus 2 en physique. Plus 2 en physique. Non, oui, on va.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see a handle. An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind, you rattle the handle a bit, then push on the door with all your weight. It does not budge. Not only is it locked, it's also jammed shut.
We don't get in there. Frankly, you're just going to have to accept the fact that you can't get in through every single door.
No. We've absolutely gotten into everywhere thus far. That's what we do. We open doors and...
Relax. No one's hiding in there. If we can't open it, others can't either. And thus they can't get in.
At least you can think about opening it, about doors in general. They are an old door, worn by elements, guards.
Ok, bon, ça m'a débloqué ça. Oui. Tac. J'ai encore un tout petit peu de temps, oui, on va par là, il n'y a rien.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? The wind picks up. Fine sea foam lashes your face. It feels like needles. In the distance, you can hear the breakers roar.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freighter. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there, in the whirling in rugs. It's not possible to climb that ladder, and even if it were, why?
He looks like he's cold out here at the tip of the coast. The jacket is warm, but not for this weather.
I'm okay. You, on the other hand, here, Freighter, you look like you're about to turn into a popsicle. Absolute idiocy. To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice.
There, 1.2 kilometers over the cold water of the bay, blue from the distance and the air. It's glowing in the dark night. The lights are on. Glazia must be in there. Such a good girl.
Petite sauvegarde. « 21h51, on continue. J'ai rien à faire avec ces trucs-là, je croyais qu'il fallait que je les remplisse ou quelque chose.
The reeds dance slowly. The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings. They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
Good. Now that's done. When can we get to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation? Don't answer that. It was a rhetorical question.
He doesn't want to. But if there is one more cryptozoological runaround, he must force the investigation back on track.
Très bien, très bien. Vite fait, si je reclique, il n'y a rien, on est d'accord.
All the traps are stopped.
Retour au village. Tiens, est-ce que je ferais pas le... C'était quoi le truc avec lui? Inland Empire?
Yes?
Ok, on peut essayer de faire ça. Il est où Inland? Even, this is a white check. Inland Empire. Ok, ok. On peut retourner au village d'abord. Et après, il faudra aller le feu de camp. Le feu de camp, d'ailleurs, qui doit être juste là. Est-ce qu'on a le temps? 7 minutes? Ouais. Le feu de camp, c'est pas ça? C'est pas là où il y avait le camping, en fait. Il est où ce feu de camp? Je sais même pas où il est. Réfléchissons, réfléchissons. Ça c'est ça. C'est nouveau. Yo. Oh mon dieu. Ah! Sérieux?
You hold in your hand the colorful primer. The title reads, A Primer for Small Kids. This the alphabet. Every page as A is for azimuth, H is for Q, that's it.
No.
Good.
It is a very useful skill to have.
Ok. Oh, putain, il est 22h13 d'un coup. Ah oui, bah oui, quand je lis, ça fait passer le temps.
The worn and beaten.
J'ai équipé ma lampe torche. Ce serait dans cette petite cabane. Hmm. « 22h13, on s'en est bon. Là, il n'y a rien.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it.
our tenant, please.
Uncle.
There's
The legend returns. You know the deal, legend. Sure, Frank.
Yeah, Rosie. Tequila. Whoop-de-doo. It depends.
the gleam in his eye.
I don't... So, have you got anything for good old idiot Doom Spiral? A bottle for a story. Seems fair to me. Not much, but...
Hey, Spiral Boy.
Oh, shut up, guy. I was once... I used the profits from my agents. I developed the paradigm. 22 full-time. It did.
Okay.
But now... One day I left on...
His eyes are clouded. His eyes are...
So I removed the key. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it wet. I made my way back. Naturally, the situation required me to climb up. Ouch. So I made my way. I wish I were. I ran. People are just there. But when I Anyway. So, now you've heard my Tequila,
Why didn't you go to the...
Well, I can't say the hobo, but that charm wears off pretty quickly. Good fuck. I used to own my Now I can't have my agency. I convinced I was fine at...
Sounds intriguing. If it sounds like it makes no sense, that...
Well, you know, maybe you're right. What?
You really should.
That might be.
By Primo, it's also not...
Wow, you...
That's because you're poor, my fellow...
Hey!
Je crois que je l'avais
Shut
fait
the
tout
fuck
ça
up.
déjà.
a gurgling sound.
And yeah, Tequila, say... Nah, this isn't it. Found. It's a big...
Hey, Doomspot.
Not on your fucking... Tell you what, Tequila. Why don't you just hang on to that one?
At least you got a nice jacket for you.
What's in it?
Hey, Spiral.
Oh, shut up, guy. I was once a reasonably hot... So you don't... I do. Classy. The tale I'm about... There are many variations...
Are you telling us...
Shut the fuck up.
The streets are in the harbor's dark.
Our heroine finds her... What she doesn't know. A head rumored to be searching for his legend...
I thought that hero...
Well, there... If I hadn't...
Ok, on a
Gertrude...
pu les
Tell him
montrer
Fuck,
un truc.
Rosemary. What?
I read the case.
Right. The wind...
Two women step.
The women are...
Don't turn around.
When she... But there is... Ula makes a run. Her body is never recovered. Word on the... Gave her...
That part.
See? Anyway, that's the story of... Well, some say...
Oh, headless.
Others claim... Personally, coincidentally...
For some reason, this does strike you as...
That would explain... Anyway, to each his own. You want...
Hard to argue.
That's the reality. Yeah? I have to admit, that's pretty hard. Yeah? Acid gnomes? Yeah? Giants? Yeah? Damn right it doesn't. No one knows.
He wants the...
Hi. I saw him one night when...
He breathes in.
The tale I'm about to... There are many variations.
Are you telling...
Shut the fuck...
The streets are in the harbor's...
Our heroine finds what she doesn't know. Well, with no head. Whoa.
Tell him about...
Fuck, Rosemary. What?
I read the case.
Right. The wind picked...
Two women step.
Holy
The
shit.
women are caught...
Don't turn around.
When she sees something, but there is no... Ula makes... Her body is never...
Naturally, during the investigation. No, not a...
Man. Anyway, that's the... No one knows.
He wants though.
Hi. I saw him...
I actually... Do you have anything? No. If you find any.
Okay.
Ah,
I've been meaning to have a little chat with you about your sense of style. I'm glad you finally started dressing a little more like an officer of the RCM.
Your half-brother is proud to stand beside you.
You're an officer of the RCM. You know the expression, the clothes make the man? The right outfit, in the right situation. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
A warm
Anyway, we should probably get back to the case.
cool. What? J'avoue que je comprends pas trop ce délire. Je sais pas si j'ai loupé le coche du coup ou quoi.
You see, a slogan used to...
Oh,
Put your hands where I can see them.
okay.
Show me your hands. This is the pigs.
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. Her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative disease.
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
Failure to comply. Suspect is displaying aggression. I am the police. Don't move. Don't move. Lateral vascular neck restraint. Carotid sleeper.
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
The situation looks bad. Calm yourself. Steady your breathing.
Officer in need of assistance.
Ma'am, please. We want to help you.
Disturbance reported. Authorized deadly force.
Big red key. That's code for the battering ram. Cop talk. You know this.
It's the goddamn police shit.
As she waves her hands, you notice familiar-looking
Confiscated contraband.
I don't think she's on drugs. Being off drugs might actually be the problem here.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Status unconscious. No.
There's a scenario unfolding in her head right now.
What's the situation, officer?
Law enforcement compromised.
Does she not believe you two are actually police officers?
J'ai peur que si je sors mon badge, on se fasse shooter.
License and registration. License and registration.
It's not a code, just disjointed words.
We can't leave. A delirious civilian is pointing a firearm at us. Your firearm. You need to solve this.
Ouais, t'es mignon toi, mais...
Officer, there is no way I'm leaving it like this.
The lieutenant nods. His up all right.
Ouf, alors n'importe quoi. À mon avis, il y en a vraiment...
A tear bag in her face, already darting right, and immediately close the distance. No, that won't be necessary. Look closer. The gun, all three barrels, red and blue light shining through. It's not loaded.
Suicide by cops. Split second decision.
Oh my god.
God, I almost blew her head off.
What is this? This isn't police issue. Police gun. Where's that bullet? What is this? Why did you sell me this?
Grab the gun, right now.
No one
Cool.
ever cares anymore.
This limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is grinding to a halt.
Poor woman. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
Her scratched skin is warm to the touch, but the person inside doesn't even know you're there.
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be days when they get like this. I've had disturbances similar to this before. I don't think there's any need for that. We could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family. No, that is not an option. We'll either unload this to Titus and his guys, then we can ask him once we get back to the whirling. But I think we're done here for now.
Please, leave the radio on.
Reflex to what? Being left alone. She stands motionless.
Ok, donc ça c'est cool. On a récupéré le gun. Et je voulais voir cette histoire du coup avec lui là.
Yes?
Yes. Inland Empire. Ah, rien d'autre à
The
faire avec
woman's
elle.
stand is one of those. There were narcotics in there too. You take the file. She didn't.
You might not want to take those. You seem to have a slight problem. Sure, I get...
The old woman, she doesn't even flinch. As
Oh, is that...
it's hard to say. The lieutenant, not the old woman.
C'est cool. Inland Empire. Oh! Eh bébé chat. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? T'as bien dormi? Tu te réveilles? Tu veux participer à l'enquête? Tu veux venir sur moi? Je t'embarque? Oh là 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 là. Pardon, je vais te faire tomber. Oui. Inland. Brr. Ok, donc oui. Ça en fait des fringues. Vache. Attends, quoi? Ouh. Cool. Ok. Quelle dégaine. Ok, je vais faire une pause vite fait, ensuite je fais Kim et je pense qu'ensuite j'irai dormir histoire de récupérer ma vie et tout. Je vous dis à tout de suite.